Hey guys, it's Play-Doh TV here, and welcome back to another video. And today we are doing a speed build on a loft home. A loft home, yes, I know. I said in the Our Friday video, I know if you didn't see that, then obviously you know what I'm talking about. But in the Our Friday, last Friday, I said I was not a very good builder. So I actually did this, I think, a day before Our Friday. I can't actually remember when I made this, but this did take like 2 recordings. I normally don't do builds like twice in a row, so this was like one full sitting. I just like cut out like 2 parts. But this is supposed to be a loft home, if you can see right there. It has like a little two-tone part house on it. It looks really cute. But here's like where I struggled the most on like trying to get like the shape and the size right on the house. It really frustrated me because it took like 5 times to get the shape and like stuff right on the house. And then once I finally got that, I had to like figure out how I wanted the lights because I wanted lights like on the same part where the loft part was. So I was just like, okay, let me put a room right here and then put the lights, then make the walls, and then delete the floor. So then the lights would still be hanging, but they won't be on the bottom floor, it would be on the top, baby. No, that's when I thought I was a freaking genius, but it only could get better from there. I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys, but it only could get better from where I sat. And then I struggled with the little build plan some more because I looked online at some loft homes and they weren't that big. Well, they were probably not homes, they were probably apartments. But either way, they were not that big. They made me kind of angry because I was like, I want a big house. I love big houses. Like that means there's so much room to do stuff. But no, no. And then I was thinking like, what if we just had like a cute little barrier right here, like stuff. And I was like, no, if I want this to be a loft home, like real cool, real cute, real special. Like I want it to be like glass, like looking authentic AF. So that's exactly what I did. I put glass, and then I did some BB Boom objects on, and then I didn't know that you can't put windows on the same square. They have to be against each other, unless you add a mod for that. Now that was my little technique of like putting roofs on and stuff. Sorry for the sniffle. I haven't been feeling well, guys. My eyes been bothering me along with my allergy. So if you hear it in my voice, I'm really sorry. But yeah, I really like this house. I put a lot of effort, quote unquote effort, into it. But I did use a lot of custom content. But if you guys recognize any of the custom content or you might own any of it, I will be putting it on the gallery so you guys can see it. And if you want to download it and redo it as like a little base game home or like a just regular home with like all the packs, I don't really care. I'm putting it on the gallery so you guys can still download it, still use it, but you will have to go into my gallery and press check custom content only. So yeah. Bushes and I put like a box in the corner to make like a little pillar, but then I was like, I don't want just a random pillar inside the home. I want it to be cute and authentic, better than what I originally had. So I put like little plants and stacked a bunch of plants and potters around each other to make like a special like cute like I don't know thing, pot plant thing. I don't know. It's like an indoor plant. And so I went with the two-tone home. So like the back wall on the bottom and top floor are brick. I really like that kind of look, like the rest of the house either looks modern, rustic or something like that. But there's always an accent wall that makes like that one side of the house like that side of the house. And then we got this little part, which I really thought I was like doing something. Then I was like, ooh, plants in front of windows. No, literally every person probably has plants in front of their window. I'm not special, but yeah, I really like this house. I did put my sim in this house though, like I did. She enjoyed it. The reason why I did do this in like one part because I my custom content breaks my game. If that's like anything, like, does anyone else have that problem? Like, so much custom content, there's like that one piece of custom content that like breaks your game. So then you're like no longer able to build or do anything like that. So let's say you want to go into like another lot, you want to place down a lot, but then like it tells you like, oh nope, you can't build no more, you can't build. I hate that so much. Hashtag relatable. Probably no one ever. But here's a little part of the island where I thought I was really trying to do something like merge like the counter and table into each other, because I saw that on one of the loft houses. It had like the counter and then like a table with bar stools. I thought that was really cute, so I wanted to recreate it. But then I realized that's much harder than you think it is, stupid. But I ended up coming up with that little idea. Later I'll delete it, but you, for right now you see. But I did But I really liked like all the like little ideas, like merging stuff together to make something new. I liked that idea personally. And then I took away the like little 3 window thing because it was kind of getting in the way. But I didn't like the window because it wasn't like the little 3. It had 4 that went all the way to the floor. I didn't like it, but I cover it up later. All this custom content, I have it all. And yeah, see, there's me covering it up. But I later do change the windows. Like, I don't know what I was thinking about these windows, but I don't know if I did that off camera or on camera. But I did change the windows. I did do that. I hated the windows so much. And here's me trying to decide what kind of picture I want above this. Like, none of the pictures fit. Like, none of them. Like, I even upscaled them and they still came out too big. I was like, what kind of buffoonery is this? Why don't any of the windows fit? And then I eventually found, did I say windows? Oops, why, why did none of the pictures, stupido, pictures fit? But eventually I did come up with that one. That's probably one of my favorite pictures in the game. Like, it does come in a swatch, I think. It did come in a swatch, and I was like, oh, this is cute. And then, like, I was like, oh. And then they actually have just a regular version of that. Just like, here's one for winter, here's one for summer, here's one for fall. And I was like, dope. Now, I didn't want to put too much custom content. That's why you saw me take away that pink desk. Because that's one of the few custom contents I know will definitely break my game. So I didn't use that one. But a lot of them I did use. So, in the beginning, do you remember when I said I'm not technically building? Yeah, this is where that comes into play. Because I don't know how to decorate or make the shape of a house for nothing to save my life. Like, I could be classified as a builder on Minecraft because I absolutely love to build on Minecraft. Don't get me wrong. Like, you give me a controller or like a computer that has Minecraft on it, instant like House 101. Here's how to make a modern home. Here's how to make a rustic. Here's how to make a mansion. Here's how to make anything. Like, honestly, Minecraft is like my go-to when making homes. Like, I could honestly recreate this house in Minecraft and have it look 10 times better than what I did in this. Oh god, in The Sims. Oh, I got choked up. Oh my god. But then I found these like granite like tables that are literally too tall for your Sims. Like, when your Sims sit on them, they're like little toddlers sitting at tables. Because the table is so tall. I don't know if it's because the chairs I put at the table or the table itself. But one of them is too tall. They're like, it's really tall. Like, my Sims like sat down and they look like toddlers sitting at the dinner table ready to eat. It was so cute. But this is really cute. If it's like a starter home for your Sims, I think it's only like $71,000. Uh, I didn't intend for it to be that much because it was close to like the $100,000 range, but I didn't want it to be that much. I didn't even think it would be that much. Usually I would check like how much is it getting to? Do I need to delete something? Because I want it to be like almost a starter home, but at the same time like I didn't want like people to be like, oh, this is such a starter home, but it's so bland. Because you see all the starter homes on The Sims, and they're so bland. So I wanted to make it like, anybody could live here. Like, even a guy could live here if he was like that type of guy. Now, the table in the middle, of the table, the round table in the middle of the room. It it shocked me because it doubles as a table and a bench. So you can put items on top of it, and then you can also have your Sims sit on it. I didn't know that until I saw one of my Sims sitting on it. And then I was like, oh my god, your Sims can sit on this, and it'll be like legitimate real life. Because I don't know if your Sims, I don't know if your family just like comes over and there's like no room, so they sit on the coffee table. My family does that. I don't know if we're just the oddballs in the bunch, but we do sit on like the coffee tables or like the arms of the chairs and like odd places that no one else would do. Like normal people would be like, "No, I'll just stand," and then here's our family, "I'll sit on the coffee table." Like, okay, you just do that. But are we just the oddball in the bunch? Tell me in the comments. There's no one else here, I don't think. Well, my cat's in here, but tell us in the comments. The cat doesn't like it when I tell him that I'm recording. Hey, my cat comes in almost every recording session. Do you guys realize that? I have to cut those parts out because it makes me really sad. So here is the like bathroom situation. I want it to be like a double bathroom, like I had like the shower and bathtub kind of spot thing. I know I could have used like the shower bathtub combo, but who likes a shower bathtub combo? I mean, I have a shower bathtub combo, so I really can't really say anything. But I I mean like shower bathtub combo. I mean they're not separate. I mean separate, yeah, separate bathtub combo. I am so gone. I woke up like 2 hours ago. I am so sorry. But anyways, this is like the type of house where you will have like I don't know, like a sim that likes to craft or like make anything. Who's ever getting the eco living, this would be a great house to put your sim in because it is so like eco almost, but it's not. It's nowhere near eco. I don't even know why I said eco. Like like it's a house where like it will be an eco living, but your sim isn't eco. They use all the water. Their power is always on, even when they're not home. They're like, oh well, is Ashley home today? No. So why are her lights on? Because she's that of the entire neighborhood. She knows this neighborhood is struggling, and yet she decides, hey, let me leave my lights on all day because she's from that bougie neighborhood. Oh, that's interesting. So honestly, building this house, I thought I was like the world class, like fourth, like level 1,000 builder. Okay, I was like stacking things, I was merging things together, I was putting this on this, I was upscaling, I was downscaling, I was doing literally everything. I thought I was a master. Okay, so okay, guys, so I just want to make something very clear, right? I honestly want to become an EA game changer. Just like I can change EA. Well, not EA. I can change The Sims. I don't know what EA Game Changers really do. Because when you see EA Game Changers, it's always like The Sims, The Sims, The Sims. I want to do like EA Game Changers all over. Like EA Game Changers, like for the entirety of EA. Like I want to change the game EA Sports. Like I honestly want to be like a game changer. And plus, game changers aren't really that big. Like Plumbella, Vixella, Little Simsy, they all have like not even 1 million subscribers yet, and they're game changers. And I'm like, well, if you don't have to be a big YouTuber to be a game changer, like, come on, let us little YouTubers with no subscribers at all do do game changers for once. Be in our shoes and do nothing. But honestly, once I make it to like probably like 15,000 subscribers, there's so many people I want to do collabs with. Like so many people I wish to do collabs with. Like it is ridiculous. But I don't think they want to do collabs with me because they'll probably never have heard of me because I have 15,000 subscribers. you know, or I just have 12. You never know. I could have 12 for the next 12 years, but I have nothing to do in quarantine. I can make videos every single day and edit in like one night if I wanted to, but I don't because I don't wake up until like 4. I woke up at 4 today, so you'll probably never get this video until like Thursday. I don't plan on doing videos back to back, and I don't plan on having a schedule. The only schedule I have is for Our Fridays. That's like a completely different story. Our Fridays is literally the title of what I do. Our Fridays. Every Friday we record for an hour. Simple, simple. Like if it's not self-explanatory, I don't know what is. But anyways, we are going to get back on to the house. So we are back. Well, I am back. I took like a 40-minute break. But anyway, we are now decorating the upstairs. The upstairs was kind of difficult because I didn't really know what to do. Like there was like one half where it was like the bed and then like a little library section, and then like this entire part. And I was like, well, if it's gonna be like some kind of artsy like gardener sim, then you can have some like little authentic little pieces. Like maybe she likes to hedge shave. I don't know. Maybe she's into that hedge art. Maybe she likes to do reference photos. Hence the little dove flying thing. I can't remember the name of it. The name of it was so cute. I couldn't remember the name of it. It was like a huge statue, but I scaled it down, and it's cute. I honestly like. It's like pointing outside, so like people look in, and it's like, oh, that's nice. I like that. But yeah, I really like this house. I really like how it turned out. I really like how I built it. I love it. And so I didn't know this until like probably like 3 weeks ago that you can make garden inside. It's called a greenhouse. I don't even know why I'm trying to explain it to you guys like you're 5. It's a greenhouse. I made a greenhouse, but you can plant inside, and then you can technically have plants all year long. So your plants will just be like sheltered. They'll be called sheltered plants and they'll never die. I mean, unless you make them die. I'm not, I'm not too picky about that. But I honestly like this because that means you have year-round tomatoes, year-round blackberries, year-round cherries. I love planting in The Sims, even knowing I never plant in The Sims. But I honestly like that little idea that I came up with. Well, I probably didn't come up with it, but I really like it. So here I am again doing the outside of the garden. I actually kind of like how I did this. I put like a lot of plants, a lot of trees. Well, I didn't put a lot of trees. I put like 3 trees. But I put a bunch of bushes, like a bunch of bushes. I upscaled bushes, I downscaled bushes. Bushes, bushes, bushes. Who doesn't love some bushes, okay? Landscaping isn't really my thing, but when I get into it, I get into it. I never get into landscaping because it's just like, oh, landscaping. You put some trees here, some bushes there. Perfect. Congratulations. You now have landscaping. But I'm just like, well, okay. If that's all it takes to do landscaping, then I am a master. Okay, people like lose their minds over landscaping. They're like, oh, you have to put like this rock here and then stack it on top and then do this and do this. And I'm like, ah, but you're putting a lot of effort into something that no one cares about. But I honestly don't. I'm not gonna say I don't like landscaping, but it's a pretty tedious task. Cause honestly, every time I stack something on top of something, I thought I was doing something. Okay, I thought like every time I put like I don't know, a something on top of something, do this and do that. I honestly thought I was doing something. But that little turnaround you just saw, I just did like making sure like the outside looks good, do this look good, that look good. Everything looked good on my part, but some of you guys may be like, oh, well, this is missing this and this is missing this. Well, I don't care about your opinion! Well, honestly, my opinion doesn't care about your opinion, so our opinions cancel out. Okay, that's how it works. A negative and negative don't make it positive. Well, no, they don't. Okay, they don't. But I put a couple plants around the house. I think I cut that part out. But I put a couple plants around the house to make it like all cutesy and stuff. But yeah, I save and then I do my final thing, and then the house is well, not completed, but I say it like 5 times in a row just to make sure. just to make sure. And I'll put it on the gallery for you guys, I think tonight, at like 9 p.m. Whatever time zone I live in. I don't know. Have fun with that. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys. Can we be honest? I honestly don't know what that outro was. Let me try again. Okay, guys, let me put a piece of Play-Doh inside of Play-Doh bin and make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I hope to see you guys next week or this Friday, whichever you decide. And I'll see you guys next week. Peace!